NGO gonna lie, bro. I gotta go over one of these games, bro. This was a sharing cheese, bro. So as you can see, this dude's playing Muskie Hawk. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, bro, what is Hero Muskie, right? Like that's crazy. Now, look, if you take a look, that sounds like something from Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? Let me show you what this game was looking like. Now, I play an absurd log bait Mega Knight Hero P.E.K.K.A. I play some really weird made at home deck. So as you can see already, he plays like the Muskie in the beginning. And it looked kind of cooked, bro. I was going to use the hero ability there, but it didn't work quick enough. I think I was like 0.7 seconds off or something like that. As you can see already, he's already playing the hero Muskie, or duh. He's playing the Hog Rider as well. He uses that ability. I feel like the hero Muskie will be nerfed eventually, because that little machinery is absurd, bro. That thing does a lot of damage. And I've noticed that some people already have the hero Muskie, and I think that's from the cubes, which will hopefully open up later today in this video. It's gonna be pretty sick. But so far, this game goes pretty simple. Like, this is I would presume this is a 2.6 hog cycle. Maybe it's 2.7, 2.8. I think it's a 2.6. Now, one thing I've been seeing when it comes to 10K trophies is people actually putting Muskie and Hog in the same lane. Now, that sounds crazy, but that's, like, not normal. And I say that's not normal because, like, anytime I've ever been up against a Hog cycle deck, they never put the Muskie thing in the same one. You feel me? That's just not normal from what I've seen. Now, one thing I've been doing with this deck in specific that's really fun is I put the Mega Knight in front of the P.E.K.K.A. because it reminds me of like a magical archer deck. Where you put like the tank in the front and then you put like the good stuff in the back, right? And it's something that actually helps a lot. And we were able to get literally hundreds of damage off the Mega Knight. Like, yes, we didn't use the P.E.K.K.A., which is the whole point of the push, but it still works out, man. It really do. Now, dude, him using Evo Iceberg is a little interesting. It would be interesting if he used Evo Skeletons. That would be gross. I feel like this deck, it honestly could have been a lot better if he used the Evo Skellies. That's what I think personally. But, dude, this hero Muskie, you're going to see later in this game, it was so broken, bro. This thing was disgusting. Dude, this thing was gross. Nah. As you can see, we play Evo Mega Knight. Not the best thing in the world. Luckily, he didn't get enough value with that Fireball, which was pretty lucky for me. The good thing was the vines was really good, as well as the look at that. Oh, by the way, the P.E.K.K.A. doesn't one hit the cannon, so that's definitely a big thing as well. Is that hero Muskie didn't even get one tap from the cannon, and that was a level 14. And that level 16 P.E.K.K.A. couldn't one shot, which to me shows personally like that is like insane. The Muskie, as you can see, he plays double Muskie heroes, which luckily I believe only one cannon could be used. Maybe it's possible two of them. As you can see, he places one there. Luckily, I had an Ice Golem and a Cannon and then a Mega Knight to clean it up, which I feel like was kind of satisfying there. It's like the one time you'll see Mega Knight being satisfying. And the only main reason I was able to take that tower was over level Goblin Barrel. So I'm very blessed that God blessed me with revenue to be able to buy the Goblin Barrel. But I will say, though, dude, this is crazy. And I think I even said this to one of my friends as well. I think this hero Muskie is going to break the game. I really think it's going to break the game at some point. And not in a sense to where, like, it's, like, going to be, like, you're going to see this in every single deck. I do think, though, that this is going to be so prominent. Like, I think this is going to be, like, not going to say every deck, of course, but I think if you see a Hog, like, in a couple months, there's, like, a 80% chance it's going to be hero Muskie. Which is a little unfortunate because it's 2 Evos, and technically it's going to get to a point where you can use 2 heroes. So it could be a chance where people use, let's say, Evo Snowball, Evo Skellies, Hero this, and Hero Knight. And Hero Knight, if you don't know, is also disgusting. And if we actually go to the Hero Knight, you actually see how good it is. You go to the Hero Knight, I believe it's this one. Basically, the ability is quite simple. To where, when you use the ability, everything starts to go attack the knight, which is broken, which is insanely good. That means that everything that you're using to attack stuff, like the Hog Rider going in, if someone uses this a knight ability, then it stops attacking the Hog Rider, then the Hog Rider gets a bunch of damage. It's honestly a really good meta if people start getting the Hero Knight. But if they have both the Hero Knight and the Hero Muskie, I don't know how that's beatable. I'm going to keep it a Mega Knight, you can only do so much. Royal Recruits, you can only do so much. The Cannon, I mean, The only thing I can think of for Hog Rider, the counter, is like the building itself, to where like the building actually stops it. Which like Inferno Tower maybe. Actually no, because the Inferno Tower would lock onto the knight, or the cannon would lock onto the knight. I don't know, bro. I mean, King activation would be the only thing to help you there, but what are you gonna use the King activate? Like maybe Fisherman. Maybe Fisherman might be better, because if you use the Fisherman to pull the Hog Rider, pull the Muskie, pull the I don't know, man. This is gonna be. Oh man, I think stuff like Royal Giant, stuff like Hog Rider are gonna be a lot more in use. Like Ram Rider, Hogs, like the piggies, because of the Hero Knight. Dude, this is gonna be weird, bro. I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm a fan of the future of this game for surely, but I don't know, bro. I'm a little nervous on what the metas are going to be, and if it's actually going to be possible to play mid at home decks, or if you're going to be like forced to play meta. You feel me? Because I've always said this, like, I personally don't have fun playing meta. It's weird to explain. I'm just not the biggest fan of it, and that's just me personally. You feel me? All right, so if you go to the Pass Royale, we got an emote here, a little pancake thing. We have a couple wild cards, which we'll take the epics and the commons. Take some gold. Let's go. W gold. We not only have one of these, we also have a chest. Now we're gonna start with the chest. See what we get. Warm up with a little bit something cool. Okay. Grateful to have a chest. 1,000 gold. Now there's a chance if you get a 5-star one of these, you'll get one of the hero cards, which is cool. There's also a chance that you get a duplicate. So I've heard of that, which is interesting. So you get one at level 30 here. If we keep scrolling, you can get one, I believe, level 50. Yep, level 50. Then you'll get another one at level 70. And get another one at level 89. So it's pretty interesting. I'm going to keep it up. It's pretty interesting stuff. So we're going to open this. I have a FaceTime call I have to pick up. So we're going to open this, see what we get. So we get a 2-star to start. A 2-star. Staying a 2-star. Staying a 2-star. All right. And it stays a 2-star. Okay. Not the most fabulous. We'll definitely still take 4 of these. And it's good is that we're going to keep gaining these over time, which is super fire. Because I believe if you complete all of this, you might be able to get one hero. And that could be either one of these. So we'll see which one we get in the future. Y'all can let me know in the comments below which one you're grinding for. I appreciate y'all showing up. God bless. Jesus loves y'all. Have a fantastic day. I've been putting in one of my other channels a Bible verse, so I'm going to give y'all right now. Proverbs 9:4. Let all who are simple come to my house. To those who have no sense, she says, come eat my food and drink the wine I have mixed. Leave your simple ways, and you will walk in the way of insight. So this was Proverbs 4-6. That opened your mind to something? Well, I hope it did. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day.